This is Santa Monica.
Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. This is what they call the wharf. And we just got done eating over at a place called, right across here, called Moby Dick's. It's all seafood. It was pretty good. Nice. The guy eating and the seal sitting right next to him. There's a big ship out there.
Are you getting this stuff catching a fish here? Oh, doubles! Yeah.
Okay.
2 mackerels.
Ready? Set, go. Ready to go again? I even stopped because I lost my chores.
This one is not good.
No. It's something on here. The muscles in here. You did.
It's so funny.
Mom's eating.
Mom, how long is it having you alone?
We tossed it on a bit.
Really nice. Really nice. I need someone in here with me. It feels better than it looks. You like it? I see it too. I'm hers and dad's taking mine, and I don't want to be
Hey, Dad, can I get a picture with
Yeah.
Thank you.
You can check out the photo later.
Good. Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, don't pop. Ahorita vamos a ver aquí con.
Took my picture by the DeLorean. It's a cute one. Sticking right.
The picture of Mandy standing by the DeLorean because she can't go on the stinking ride because she's pregnant because of that right there. So there's some things that she'll miss. And that's the DeLorean.
I'll take a picture if you take my
We
picture.
really don't care about it anymore.
Why don't you two go on and me let Mountain Channel wait, okay? You can go on and it's really nice. That's okay, but I'm gonna watch it.
Silly, silly girl.
Way too much. Way too much.
Wisconsin. I grew up in Appleton.
Appleton, right by Green Bay, that ain't
Yep.
Packer fan?
Somewhat, yeah. Brewers are okay. I'm not a big baseball fan, but as far as baseball goes, Brewers. Yeah.
Yeah, they suck.
Area. And about 3 years ago, our metropolitan area suffered from a fire. Many of the facades which stood here at that time were lost in that fire. But with the help of our Academy Award-winning and nominated art department, who were in consultation with director-producer Steven Spielberg, we were able to rebuild exact duplicates of the facades which stood here prior to that fire. If you look off to my side of the trail, you'll see Brownstone Street. And if Brownstone Street looks familiar to you, well, it ought to, because that was home to Abbott and Costello and the Abbott and Costello films, as well as their television series. Now, this out of here, ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated, stay calm. We'll be out of the sound stage in just a moment, I guarantee you. Coach, gotta hold some of the cables in the bridge. He's blowing in the cables. He's blocking it. Okay, Bob. Whoa! Are you folks in the third car okay? We almost lost you there. Okay. Okay, Bob, the third car's off the bridge right now. Fourth one's trailing along nicely. The fifth car, it was constructed in the early 1970s. It operates hydraulically. If you look off the high side of the track, you'll be able to watch it put itself back together. This bridge has been featured in such television shows as the red and black van off to the driver's side, and I'm sure you'll recognize one of the 15 DeLoreans used in the Back to the Future films. The rest of these vehicles were all used in Back to the Future 2, including Biff's 1947 convertible. Bedrock motion picture comedy from co-executive producer Steven Spielberg. In the Flintstones, which stars John Goodman and Elizabeth Perkins as Fred Flintstone, and Rick Moranis and Rosie O'Donnell as the Rubble. So promotion lands Fred in the executive suite of Slade & Company Quarry. It's a great film. And from one prehistoric time period to another, if you look off to the driver's side of the tram, you're going to see the gates to Jurassic. Bring a stand to look. You folks in the third car are going to get wet. Hey, look out back there, there's a tree falling. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed a wonderful example of movie-making magic. This is exactly how, by dumping 10,000 gallons of recycled water from tanks where it's stored on top of the hills. We've now come to a very historic portion of our backlot. This is known as the Red Sea, which was inspired by the Paramount film, The Ten Commandments. As we pass through the Red Sea today, pick up anything off the floor that might get wet. Stay seated for your own protection and get your cameras ready, because you're going to get a picture of it. Defined as anything that's not nailed down to a set. So it can be as small as a paperclip or as large as a grand piano. Bob is now galloping our chariot 2,000 years back in history to Spartacus Square. An adventure film right now. Now this is a very unique set. It's unique because it's Hollywood's only two-level set. On the upper level, we recreated a busy urban street scene, and down below here, obviously, a subway station. This is known as a hot set, and that means that it's fully dressed and ready for shooting. It looks as though our crew went on break. Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated, stay calm. That's a minor tremor. Hold on to your belongings. These rarely last for any length of time. Once again, please remain calm, stay seated. Oh no, look out guys, there's a truck coming up from the upper level. Yeah, we got a fire out here. Let's take a show, will ya? Small community that was terrorized by the great white shark in the film Jaws so many years ago. Uh-oh, George is out there fishing again. George, what are you doing out there? I know you're a very gutsy guy, but you know it's not safe to be out there. They never caught the great white shark. I don't care if you're fishing. Put the fishing pole down and come in out of the water. Okay, George, for me? Oh, George, get out of the water. There's a shark coming your way. Get out of the water now. Oh, no. Bob just informed me George had high blood pressure. Dude. Well, we've been trying to catch that great white shark for a long time. In fact, we made it a hook and attached it to the yellow float just off the end of the dock. Hey, look, he's taking the bait. He's taking the dock, too.
There's somebody out right there.
If you look across the water, you'll see a bus in order to get a peek at the girls. And who could forget 1313 Mockingbird Lane? The gray house was the Munsters house in the hit television series The Munsters, starring Fred McQueen and Yvonne DiCarlo. The yellow house with the white trim was in the film Psycho. And if you look off to my side, you'll see the very famous Psycho house. You're saying, Brad, this doesn't look like the Bates Motel from the 1960 release of Psycho. Well, that's because in 1986 we did an HBO television movie by the name of The Psycho House. You may just capture a glimpse of a very ominous creature lurking around.
Norman, bring me my tea. You're such a good boy.
The problem for fair-haired actor Michael Caine, because every time he'd come out of the waterfall in the ice tunnel, don't talk, don't whisper, don't even breathe in here. And I'm going to go all night so I don't start that. Everybody quiet. Ladies and gentlemen, just close your eyes and hang on. Have you had it up yet? I don't think so. Because now we're going to go the other way. Once again, if this effect gets to you, just close your eyes and hang on. Did your parents ever teach you folks to sit up straight? In fact, if you can see that church-like structure down there, that's where we did some of the scenes to the only universal back to the tan buildings with the water tower. That's our good friend and neighbors, the Warner Brothers Studios. And if you're a fan of the Animaniacs, you'll certainly know they live in the Warner Brothers water tower. If you look beyond those tan buildings to the tan tier. Oh, yeah.
We also have 2 more volunteers eager to do the glamorous work of stagehands. Okay, now Christy, I'm going to be asking for some acting on your part in a little while, okay? So just be prepared for that. Do whatever preparation actors do before they get ready. All right, now folks, as we shoot this scene, you're going to be able to see everything as it's happening on the screen overhead. All right, is everybody ready? Okay, ready, and action. Start rocking the car. Don't give them whiplash. Okay, now give me the background plate. All right, I'll have the fan. All right, view clouds. Then the lights. All right, let's have the rain. And then let's have the wipers. Go ahead and give me the wipers. There you go. All right, come on, Jennifer, start screaming. Scream, Jennifer. Screamer, it's the kissing scene. Come on, scream. Scream, scream. You're not screaming, Marty Kingman. Never mind. He couldn't see over the dashboard. She was supposed to scream. Actors are so temperamental. I'll give our volunteers a big round of applause as they leave the future and head back to their seats. They were great. You stand and stay in these 4 seats right here on the end, folks. Thanks for your help.
That's just the way it works here. You're supposed to be with them.
A lady of beauty and poise. Magnificent. What are you doing with that old goat? I have no idea. I'm assuming he's giving you more than tin cans to eat. Enjoy yourself, my dear, and always remember, once you get married, nothing worse can ever happen to you. That's her show. Right. How about you, Lon?
Dusty, turn around.
Get over here, you vicious little devil! Now stand up straight, look him in the eye, and look dignified. There you go. Dignity is everything, you fellow. Here. Here.
Right there, look it from here.
How do I get to stop from recording, Dad?
Press the red button.
I was just looking at the interstate. Look at that.
You should have been able to laugh. Big piece of fish in there.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Casey. She's brand new to this part of the show. You can give her a hand. You may have seen her on General Hospital or Grace Under Fire. Also tonight in
It's really cute. Your baby back home.
All right, why don't you sit right down there so tell everybody a little bit about Chip. Now, talking here's a 2-year-old chimpanzee who was born and raised right here in the United States. He's out here for a very special reason. That's to remind you folks of the great apes, as chimpanzees, gorillas, and orangutans are all considered endangered species. Now, this is mostly due to habitat destruction. All right, there's a nice flight from Dexter. Very nice. Just a second, Tom. Lady, whip out that dollar bill again. I bet you tried to get a photograph. Alright, there's a nice flight from Dexter. What are you doing out here? This is not your part of the show. It's Lassie's. Holly, what are you doing out here? Not your part either. What a ham. Actually, we'll give him a larger part of the show, but he's such a whore. Okay, let's have some fun.
great. Have a seat in the chair right here. What's your name? Melissa, great, Melissa, have a seat right there. Now, what we're going to do, folks, is we're going to prove that Lassie is so smart. She's going to do whatever Melissa tells her. Now, how we're going to do this, Melissa, is we've got a big pile of clothes in the back. Now, we got hats, shirts, shoes, anything that she can wear. Now, I'm going to bring Lassie down there. You just whisper 2 types of clothing in Lassie's ear. She's going to run backstage and get them for you, okay? Got that? All right, come on out here, Lass. Good, whisper 2 things right there in Lassie's ear. Is that 2 things? Okay, Lassie, you heard her. Run back there and get that first item. Whoop, get your munchie. There you go. Now, folks, she's been doing great at this lady. Give her just a couple seconds to dig through that big pile of clothes in the back. Find out what the first thing was that Melissa asked for. And all right, she brought you out a hat. Did you ask her for a hat? No. What a cute kid. Okay, Lassie, go back there and get her what she really wanted. 50% off hat. Thanks, Open. Where did you get a hat? I'm really sorry. You need that stuff laying around back there. Go on. Oh, listen, did you ask for that? No, I didn't think so. I think Beethoven's under armor is pretty good at pigeon on it. You know that? Should get him off there. Fresh accident or something. No, listen, I'm sorry. He left his autograph up there for you. That's all right, though. Just let it dry. You can flick it off later without a problem. Now you gotta get this bird to do it right. Now, why don't you put your hand back out, palm up this time. They're like, yeah, there you go. See, I'll put some seed in your hand. The bird will see that come straight down, but just to be on the safe side, I am covering my bases. All right, now maybe this would work better if you whistle them down. Can you whistle?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Okay, folks, I think we're making a little bit of help. Everybody out there that can whistle as loud as you can. We'll get the bird to come back down. Smooth animal trainer, thank you very much. Here's one more munchie for you. All right, you're all done. Your part's over. You can leave. Hello. What's it gonna take to make you move, dog? Ooh, how about her? It takes the right motivation sometimes. That's good. Show me that big smile. I want to take your picture. Show them out there too. Smile. Show those lips. Big orangutan lips. Big nose big. He does a great impression. Watch this one. Mick Jagger. Oh, don't be embarrassed. You do a good Mick Jagger. You like these folks acting today? Get your whole body into that. Stand up. Just the neck. That's very good. Yeah, they look really nice to me. They're laughing, having a good time. Folks, I don't know what. Hey! How about a hand for Jethro?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Animal Stars. Your trainer and host, Mr. Brian Gibb.
Thanks a lot, folks. Hope you enjoyed the show. Come back and see us again sometime. Bye-bye.
And how about making up a Beethoven, a special guest star? Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here at the Animal Show. That means I need to close here at Universal Studios. And Molly, we can hold the anchor.
This is going into downtown LA. We're driving down the